Hi guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another plan with me. Today we are planning for the week of January 25th through the 31st. Does anybody else feel super satisfied when your month ends on a week and then a new month starts on a brand new week? Because I love that. February 1st is going to be on a Monday. Super excited about it. Quickly, just so you guys can see, last week, really nothing changed as far as like any different stickers I put down, nothing like that. I pretty much stuck with what I had planned. The only difference was that on Friday, I did not work on my bills or my February budget, which I should have known scheduling that on a Friday was a bad idea because I'm just so exhausted on Friday nights. And I ended up, I think, playing board games with Chris and Jane. So naturally, it didn't happen because the time I had scheduled for it was just the time I did not spend on it. But the rest of the weekend pretty much went how I had planned. As far as my February goals go, I did not finish my February goals. For some reason, I was thinking this was going to be my last week before February, and so I stuck that into my goals last minute last week. And then I realized, oh wait, I still have all of next week. But I did sit down and brainstorm some February goal ideas, so that way when I sit down it doesn't feel quite so overwhelming, and plus you just never know what the week's going to look like. So in case things got busy, I wanted to kind of be ahead. Anyway, so I loved this kit. This was a planner kit. But going into this week, again, I'm going to add in a timestamp if you would like to skip over my goal reflection and my goal setup for the week. So if this is not your thing, you can skip ahead at the time that shows on the screen, and that is when the plan with me really starts. But for those of you who are ready to check in with my goals, I do have my MakseLife here. I've talked about it in my previous videos, but I'm not currently using my MakseLife weekly layouts for planning. I think I want to later down the road, but I just really want to finish the planner that I'm in. It does end in June. So quickly, my reflections were super messy. I had a ton of misspellings and it was just, yeah, I did these pretty quickly, but I felt like they were kind of repetitive from the week before. So what worked for me was prepping my meals for lunch. I ate so much healthier at work last week. That was just a huge thing for me. And so I was glad that I prepped my meals every night before bed and took something rather than taking ramen or eating out. And then I also what else worked was setting aside time for smaller tasks. So some of my smaller tasks, definitely, again, it was one of those things where some of them I ended up doing, some of them I did not. So I just went ahead and counted that as working for me because when it did work, it worked. I'm still struggling with setting aside time for like those daunting tasks, obviously, like my budget. I don't know why I'm struggling with that so much. So I did put that in my what didn't work. Still no motivation to budget, but I'm actually really looking forward to February because starting in February, my church is going to be offering some Financial Peace University classes. So if you're familiar with Dave Ramsey and his budgeting methods, this class is centered around Dave Ramsey's methods for saving money and creating a budget and building wealth. And I'm just really excited about it. I think it's just kind of the push and shove that I needed. I also plan on signing up for Wild University next month, and I'm hoping I can go back and watch the budgeting videos from January that they had. So honestly, I got a horrible start off on my budget, but I'm hoping that those things coming up next month will be a place that will kind of help me reset and remotivate me, because I think my biggest issue is just like what I'm doing right now isn't working. So I need something different. And also, we did not go climbing at all last week. The week before, we went twice. That was our goal. And then this week, we didn't end up going at all. We were supposed to go Tuesday and Saturday, and we weren't able to make either of those happen. So that was kind of disappointing. Wins, I finally finished my book. That was on my goal list the last like 2 weeks, was to just finish that book, and I finally did. I read One Day in December, which was a November-December read in the MakseLife book club. I ended up reading The Family Upstairs with them, and so I picked up One Day in December later and started reading it, and it just took me forever to finish because I hit a spot with it that where I wasn't enjoying it as much, but then like once I got back into reading it, it was so good. So finally finished that book. Lessons I learned, less action items was much better. I didn't feel quite so overwhelmed looking at my weekly actions. And then some goals may need refocused next month. So kind of looking at my big picture goals, I think I just need to kind of switch focus in some areas and just really think about what's on there and why it's important to me. And then some adjustments. I didn't write anything down for now because I feel like I really don't want to make any major adjustments until February because I'm going to kind of, again, adjust some of those bigger goals. So I guess for adjustments, I could have just said adjusting bigger picture. But as far as like going into the next week, I just really didn't feel the need to change a whole lot. So as you can see, my weekly actions are very similar. I finished my book, so I went ahead and wrote down that I wanted to start Untamed. I did not start it last week, which I had on my action items, but I'm ready to get going on my second book. This is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I'm so excited to read it. It's been on my list for probably a year now, so I'm excited to get that going. I also have prepping my February goals and picking my word of the year. That's part of my monthly goal, is to pick my word of the year because I did not get it picked when January started. And I still have some that I'm bouncing around. So this week I want to like finalize what my word of the year is going to be. Health and wellness. I'm going to try to go climbing twice again. We'll see if it works. And then just doing my lunch prep again, except this time I actually bought stuff that I'm going to try and do some lunch prep in the beginning of the week rather than doing it nightly. So we'll see how that goes. For fun and recreation, I again have to upload one video. That's been going well so far this month. I'm really proud of myself for getting back in the swing of things. But then I also added film a goals video. I didn't pressure myself to get it filmed, edited, and uploaded for next week, but I do want to at least film one. I really want to film my February goals and just kind of talk about what my goals are, how, like what systems I'm using and all of that, because I am using the MakseLife, but I'm also using the Power Sheets. So yeah, anyway, I think that would be fun to do. I kind of want to push myself to do that. For spiritual, just going to small group. That's the only thing I have on my list. For work and learning, I really want to get some papers organized at work. I did mark off all of the things on my list to do for work. I picked a book, my professional development book that I was wanting to get picked. I picked that out and I ordered it on Amazon. I finally got signed up for that conference, got my membership renewed. So I just went ahead and added one thing on there, and that's just to get some things organized, some papers organized at school that have been sitting there that I've just been ignoring. Then for financial, only thing I put on there was my February budget. I just got rid of the whole bills spreadsheet. I think maybe just having the one thing on there will help me a little bit. Relationships, I did not end up shopping for Jane last week, and I really want to get her gifts before the end of the month since her birthday is coming up. I have down to check February birthdays, so I'm going to try a new thing where I get on Facebook and I check whose birthdays are coming up, and that way I can plan ahead to wish them a happy birthday and just build relationships in that way. And then also to call my grandpa. And for environment, I wrote down that I want to hang up my decor. I bought some decor last week, and this week I want to get it all up and just finish finish my wall space. I have one window in my apartment, so the rest of it is all wall, and I have really big tall walls. So it's just been a task trying to figure out what to do with my walls. And so I think I finally got everything, and I just want to make sure I get everything hung up this week. So that's everything. Those are my weekly actions going into the week. I'm really hopeful. I feel like I'm kind of starting to get the hang of these weekly actions, but I think next month I'm going to be making quite a few adjustments to how I approach my goals and my action items. Right now it just feels really jumbled. I don't feel super clear on my path yet, but again, Sierra, who created the MakseLife, really encourages you to just jump in and just start somewhere, and that's what I'm doing. So this is incredibly imperfect, but I'm hoping that you guys can relate to that, and if you are a goal setter, that you can see it's a process, and I'm slowly figuring things out, but I feel like I have a long ways to go. All right, so I'm gonna move this over to the side. Let's get going on my plans for this week. I'm gonna be using an OrangeUmbrellaCo kit. This was a super cute design. Actually, I know for a fact I used this same pattern from a Planner Kate kit last year, and it was one of my absolute favorite kits. And so I saw OrangeUmbrellaCo had this similar pattern, and they, obviously they made it their own. So I'm actually really excited to use this kit because I think it's the perfect transition from January into March. I love the colors. You have like kind of the wintry look, but then it's kind of pulling in some spring, and it's just super cute. So I did get the strip headers, which I realized again I don't need because it does come with strip headers, but I got the full boxes, the half and quarter boxes, the washi, and then sheet 1 and sheet 2. So let's go ahead and dive into things. I did a couple things on here a little different, like adding this thicker washi. I just love that washi. So I just kind of added it there because, I don't know, it felt right. So anyway, we're just gonna knock out a couple of the things that are like, things that I do every single week. I know, I'm super boring. I feel like I get so repetitive. But we're gonna go ahead and add in work. So something a little exciting about this week is that Friday we have an in-service day. Not that I particularly love professional development days, but we didn't originally have this professional development day on the calendar, and then they added it, and sometimes it's just nice to like go to work and just do work, But as a teacher, you kind of always have to be turned on, and so it'll be kind of nice on Friday to just like come in and do things and not have to be a teacher for a day. All right, so that's gonna make my week a little bit different, but it'll be kind of nice. So let's go into each day. Monday, you guys, I feel like I'm just a broken record. Like my weeks are always literally the same. I feel like I need to switch things up in my planning style. But Monday, I have Bachelor with my mom. Well, okay, real quick, let me go ahead and add these in. I've been doing this every week, where since it is a goal of mine to leave work every day by 4 o'clock, I can write down the time that I left and then check it off if it was by 4, it's just been a really fun way for me to track it, especially because I'm also tracking a bunch of other daily habits in my A5 plum paper vertical priorities planner. And this is just one of those things that I can put in this planner and daily and track it daily this way, and I just like it a lot better that way. So that will work for that. So then we're gonna go down here and add in bachelor night with my mom. That's just been so nice. I love doing bachelor night with her. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. There's a cat again. He really wants my attention. I did just play with him, but oh my gosh. Gizmo, I love you, but you have got to get out of the way. Ugh. Okay, let's try this again. I need like one of these doodle girls that has like a wine glass in her hand. I wonder if I do actually. Let's see. I have a bunch of newer samplers that I have not added here yet. All right, bachelor night with mom. Tuesday is climbing. You guys know my routine probably by now. And then Wednesday, I do have therapy because I do therapy every other Wednesday. That's at 5 p.m. And I do have therapy stickers. I talked about in my last video that I want to do a sticker organization video, but I do not have sticker organization as a part of my goals for January, but I'm definitely going to add that in for February, and so filming it will also motivate me more. Oh my gosh, where's my therapy stickers? All right, they're probably in this other pile over here of stickers that I don't have put away. Yep, what do you know? I need to get stickers that say climbing. Does anybody know if a shop actually has scripts that say climbing? Because I need those. All right, Thursday is small group, like normal, same old, same old. Church on Sunday. Okay, that was really bad. My cat just completely knocked one of my lights off of the counter, and I am surprised it did not shatter. One time, my light fell over on my carpet and it completely shattered, and that just fell on my wood floor. It must have just fallen the right way because, oh my gosh. Anyway, I was adding church. So anyway, I was adding in church, did that. I'm hoping on Friday I'm gonna have some time to lesson plan for the following week, and if so, that'll be really nice because then I won't have to take time on Sunday to lesson plan. But I am going to go ahead and put that on Sunday. I want to do my monthly reflection and my goal stuff. So I think I'm gonna put my goals on one of these again because they are so cute. And that'll be a reminder to do my goals. Okay, filming and talking about my goals. I think I want to do that on Saturday. And I think I want to do it in the morning, or I guess mid-morning, afternoon, because I want to go climbing first and then I want to come home and shower and get ready and do all of that. So I really want to add filming in there, and I think I'm going to put it on a large sticker because I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's going to take some time. I just know myself, and especially if I'm doing a front-facing video, it's going to be stressful. So we're going to put that on there, and then I'm just going to add one of my large filming stickers like that. All right, so let's take a look and figure out where I need to be implementing my other goals. So prepping February goals, that's going to be on Sunday. Oh yeah, my budget. All right, budget's got to happen on, I tried to schedule it Friday and that didn't work out in my favor. Honestly, I have two options. I could try to do it Thursday before small group, or I can try and do it Saturday. Honestly, I think I'm going to try and get myself to do it Thursday before small group because that will give me like a time frame to get it done in. And I think that might help motivate me to try and get it done before I go to small group. So we're going to shoot for it, you guys. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we're going to attempt. I just got to figure out what I want to put it on. And I'm also just going to do it digitally. I don't have my February budget stickers in yet, but I think that's okay. I think if I do it digitally first, then again, it won't feel so daunting. Let's see, what else? Hang decor. Oh, actually, that'll just be sometime over the weekend. I'm not gonna be too picky about it. Maybe I'll shop for Jane on Friday. I feel like that's a good Friday thing for me to do, whether that's like physically shopping or just doing online shopping. I think that's a good thing. All right. Okay, so I left this like blank space up here. I don't know. I kind of want to do something with it. I think I want to write like a one-word gratitude. I don't know. I'm just inspired to do that this week. I was going to do weather. I could do weather as well. But I kind of just want to do a gratitude. I think that's what I'm going to leave it for. Yep, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've decided. Or I guess it could be my meal plan. How about we use these handy dandy little stickers. Or if I moved this weekend sticker down a little bit, I could put my gratitudes on all 7 days. Because there are 2 more of them. 3 more of them, actually. I think I want to do that. Okay, I think that works. I really, really like the way that looks. I'm going to add this cute little plan next week sticker. Because why not? It's there. And it's super adorable. All right, let me add these little climbing guys on my days that I want to go climbing. All right, I think it's time to go in with pen, which I don't have. Let me figure out where my pen's at. All right, here we go. All right, so I wanted to kind of explain my sidebar over here real quick. It kind of took me a second to figure out how I wanted to do it, but I switched the sticker to say to do, and then I wrote down those main goals that like I do want to get done this week. Finishing my decor, February budget, my goals video, February plans, Jane's Gifts, Word of the Year, and Call Gramps. Obviously, some of these are scheduled in here, but this gives me the opportunity to actually check off if I did it. And then down here, I started off writing the days of the week for my meal plan, but then I kind of liked the idea of using asterisks. So I did that instead, just the 5 days of the week and the meals that I plan on having each day. And yeah, I think here at the top, I'm going to do what I said and just write like a word of gratitude. I have been doing some journaling, but my journaling is using my Daily Stoic and my Morning Mercies devotionals. And so I just kind of write reflections based on those passages, but I don't necessarily write out gratitudes. So I don't know, or maybe it's going to be like, I could be like a one-word highlight, something like that. So that's kind of the goal there. Anyway, I love the way that this turned out. This is already such a cute spread. I'm excited to see how the week goes. We're going to finish off my weekly goals strong. I think in the video that I plan on filming for my February budget, for my February goals, I think I'm going to reflect on what my monthly goals were for January. So it'll kind of be like a mix of a January reflection and February goals video. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure when it will be posted yet, but just be ready. And yeah, I am realizing too, I didn't do any monthly spread for January, and I haven't bought a February monthly kit either. I just really haven't been utilizing monthly views. Anyway, that's all that I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I do upload new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.